Good morning, Madam Mayor and members of City Council. After developing a 20-year vision for Fredericksburg in 2016, in 2017 you tasked staff to go to work on 34 priorities with the focus to live that vision for an even better community. Since that time, the city's executive leadership team and their respective departments have worked tirelessly to bring these goals to fruition. A lot has happened in those 3+ years, to be sure, not the least of which are global pandemic, important community conversations on racial equity, and difficult financial decisions. Despite these tough situations, which we are still navigating, the city team has worked with our community partners to help build a 21st century urban center on the foundation of this historic city at the fall line of the Rappahannock River, to quote Council's vision. We endeavor to make Fredericksburg the hub of regional economic activity, a city of multicultural population and thriving cultural scene, a place that works for everyone, a community where the people are writing the next chapters of Fredericksburg's history. Here is some of the progress we have made, and you can find some more detail in the document titled Final Report of Progress and Action on Council Priorities 2018 to 2020. This document has been sent to Council and will be posted on fredericksburgva.gov. The story of our progress, in very simple terms, is a story of community building. A huge part of how we build that community is by attracting and expanding and assisting businesses that provide tax revenue and, more importantly, jobs for our region. That is why Council made the goal of becoming an employment epicenter priority number 1. We are proud of our resilient Fredericksburg businesses that have weathered the pandemic with us. City Council and the Economic Development Authority have supported them in unprecedented ways. They will continue to do so in the year ahead. Great progress has been made on large economic development projects such as Liberty Place, Williams Square, the Fred Nats Baseball Stadium, the lofts at Frederick Street, Hanover One, and more. These projects and others in the planning stages will pay great dividends for years to come, and in ways that pay homage and respect to our past. These investments will attract not only residents, but also visitors, who we will work to attract, keeping tourism an important staple of our local economy. Continued efforts focused on Council's goals to build a top-tier tourism destination are being advanced by dedicated professionals every day. We also must make sure that we tell the community's full history, including the history of and many contributions of African Americans. And we'll do so in our tourism efforts and beyond. A significant part of what we will market to our visitors will be the new Fredericksburg brand, that's FXBG, which tells people what we all know, which is that Fredericksburg is a place where it all comes together. 2 new projects that are confident will bring more visitors nearing completion. Those are the Riverfront Park and the Fred Nats Stadium, both of which we hope will open in full force post-pandemic in 2021. They both are important legacy assets, more than a decade in the making. These multi-purpose venues will be great community hubs for our residents, visitors, and businesses. We will also continue our partnership with the University of Mary Washington to create another tourism draw, an eventual performing arts venue situated between downtown and UMW. We also need to make sure we give off a positive first impression, and now that our brand is finalized, we will soon begin to create more focus on improving gateways into our historic core. While we grow, we must carefully plan for the future and preserve what makes Fredericksburg so special. I am proud of the work of our planning staff and our planning commission and the work that they have done in our small area planning work. They've already completed many of those plans and continue their work to complete the rest throughout the city. Our neighborhoods are critical assets and are better preserved by careful planning. This planning does not lock them in time, but enables their appropriate evolution in a growing region. Our planning staff has also been laser focused alongside our Architectural Review Board on enforcing code to support historic preservation, which is a huge part of what attracts people to Fredericksburg. Our character and charm are authentic, and Council's focus on a new archaeology ordinance and refined ARB approaches, we now have better tools to ensure our past is preserved. We also will soon turn our focus increasingly to preserving one of our most valuable assets, the 1852 Renwick Courthouse. Our staff has also spent ample time making sure we have infrastructure in place to support our growth. That means investing not only in road improvements, but also in upgrades to our train station, our fire and rescue facilities, and award-winning trail network. Downtown is a walker's paradise, and with investments we are making in our trails, it will get even better. That said, we all know that the automobile isn't going away anytime soon, and thus we need to be sure we have a place where people can park. We applaud the efforts of the Parking Advisory Committee to maximize our existing supply of spaces while working to expand inventory. The recently completed, privately funded Winchester Street parking garage will prove a significant asset to our city in the years to come. This project was not an accident, but a coordinated effort bringing two highly regarded local developers together in partnership. The city understands that partnership is increasingly imperative to achieving our aggressive goals. We also continue to make investments to our water, stormwater, and sewer infrastructure, which will be a large part of what we'll be discussing in the near term. The city's professional staff has grown to meet increasing stormwater regulations, and City Council has established a dedicated revenue stream to accomplish strict 2023 and 2028 state mandates. We're also keenly focused on our residents. We continue to plan for school capacity challenges while collaboratively working to advance 21st century workforce demands with our higher education partners. Similarly, we continue to lean forward and aggressively on clean environment and sustainability efforts. We will do so in a fiscally responsible manner, but in a way that always strives for the best in technology. We're now working with the school system on a potential joint effort toward robust energy savings in our buildings and are intensely reviewing solar and power purchase agreement arrangements. We're also working with Virginia Clean Cities to advance a pilot project on more efficient police vehicles. It is our goal to soon have a dedicated position that will assist the city in managing all of these important efforts as we work to meet Council's fossil-free goals. We are committed to taking care of the most vulnerable and protecting all equally with highly trained, dedicated public safety personnel. And we will continue to learn from the recently completed George Washington Regional Commission and city-supported study on affordable housing. Regional affordable housing is certainly a foundational piece to a thriving community. Your staff remains committed to advancing on Council's direction to live our great city's unlimited potential. Among other things, that means we go the extra mile to ensure that residents, business owners, and visitors are always heard and cared for in the very best possible manner our resources can accomplish. We're committed to that approach every day with every interaction, and you are encouraged to call the city manager when we miss that mark. There will be continued discussions, debate, and challenges coming our way, but this community should be assured that we are fully focused on building a brighter future for all in the city of Fredericksburg. Thank you.